The game starts in a desert, clearly once the bottom of the sea, as evidenced by the rusty shipwrecks. In the middle of the desert, a mountain rises, its peak hidden somewhere in the clouds. This is where the main character, armed with rock climbing gear and accompanied by a cute creature hidden in a backpack, wants to climb. Jusant tells the story of ascending the mountain, and the protagonist will not only encounter bare rocks on his journey. Once a whole population lived here, embarking on a great expedition in search of water. By the time the seas and oceans disappeared, leaving only tales from the elderly, even a small rain was considered something extraordinary. Since the hero won't encounter other characters, he will learn about the history of the mountain's inhabitants through notes, cave paintings, and the environment. Despite the absence of dialogue, this storytelling format works well. Player will gradually become acquainted with the architecture, engineering inventions, and the daily life of the local people, witnessing how they adapted to life on the sheer cliffs and what they were engaged in and dreamed about. If you occasionally deviate from the main path and explore side roads, you can find many interesting things, including collectibles that are needed for achieving trophies. However, the storyline in Jusant is more of a backdrop for the engaging gameplay. It's rock climbing simulator, so you'll have to climb, and climb some more. The controls are fairly straightforward. You control the protagonist's left and right hands separately, squeezing and releasing the gamepad triggers. You can use the stick to direct the character, jump when necessary, run along walls, and use the abilities of the companion creature that affects certain plants, causing them to grow or release thorns for you to grab onto. You'll also need to keep an eye on your stamina, which is consumed during jumps or when exposed to heat and strong winds. However, you don't need to worry too much about his parameters, as stamina is usually sufficient to reach resting place except in rare cases. The rock formations are scattered along the vertical trail, so you usually won't have trouble finding your way. Sometimes, however, you may need to think about how to progress further or demonstrate agility, such as when you need to grab onto stone beetles crawling on the rock or quickly pass through an area under the scorching sun before the plant's thorns dry up. In general, Jusant doesn't aim to stress the player. It's not like only up or getting over it with Bennett 40. In most cases, the road is obvious, and if necessary, the game gently guides the hero to the nearest grip point, and falling doesn't carry any risks. Problems may only arise due to occasional bugs, like when the character refuses to grip onto a ledge or gets stuck in the environment. In my playthrough, there was once a scene that got stuck, so I had to restart the game from my last save. In the regard, the title could use more polishing. However, this doesn't hinder the enjoyment of the meditative gameplay, that attractive low-poly graphics powered by Unreal Engine 5 and the pleasant soundtrack. Jusant is a good adventure lasting 4 or 5 hours, and it's worth investing your time. That's all for today. If you like this video, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell if you want to know about my new videos. See you soon.